saying, so that's what it was. They even got the new ones. They bringing it back now with the higher dining room tables, and it look like it's a L shape, like look like sectional. They bringing them back now. I guess it's back in style. They got the table dining sets. They have it's a whole connected seat, but it's high and everybody can sit in. They have the loose ones too. But we're gonna get in the Greek though.
This one was talking about the women grinding at the mill.
Right,
this part. The man part, I haven't got.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the man part is talking about what's in the two bed.
Yeah, the men in two bed, but I think that's in a different.
I think that's right. Actually.
Is it above it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, I skipped it. I skipped it. Verse 34. I tell you, in that night there shall be two women. See, two women in one. Two men in one bed. They got it connected in here. They got two men connected with man. I'll just read over. I tell you, in that night there shall be two men in one bed, and the one shall be taken, the other shall be left. Two men shall be grinding together, the one shall be taken and the other left. Two men shall be in the field, and the one shall be taken and the other left. And they answered and said unto him, Where Lord Yahushua? And he said unto them, Wheresoever the body is, thither will the eagle be gathered together. So wherever the part you see.
This is Mark chapter 9, verse 1. And he said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that there be some of them that stand here which shall not taste of death till they have seen the kingdom of the Most High power, until they've seen the kingdom of God come with power.
Right. Some of us not going to, taste death. Some of us going to get that spiritual power. We're not going to be put to death. We're not going to be beheaded. So there are going to be some of us, that when it seeks to, if you seek it to lose your life, you literally won't die. That's also twofold. But you won't taste that death. You won't die. You'll have life. So we aren't worried about trying to how we're going to do this, or how am I going to be in pay my college tuition for the next 5 years. We're not thinking that far ahead. We're thinking about the coming down of America, the RFID chip, stuff like that. Matter of fact, can you get that, Joel, too?
And the apostle, he just posted a video. I just got a notification, and he's talking about the RFID chip and the apostle Torah. That's heard about prophecy.
Yeah, that's that was in Luke 17 and 33. And when you go into that word is climb. Where you ever get that, you hear that word, a recline? Yeah, so it say what, bed or small couch or a recliner for somewhere where you sit at. So, so yeah.
Like how the brother said, some people, or some of the brothers are going to be dying. The scriptures tell you that one of the greatest acts of love is laying down your life for another brother. So there might be situations out here where a brother might have to die for his brother. Like say, with shit's out going down martial law, you off doing something with a brother, you see somebody about to run up and hit him in the head with the bat. You push him out the way and you get hit. Now you're dead, And if you're part of the elect, you'll just come back anyway. So it's not going to be a problem. So when the destruction comes, the fear of death itself shouldn't be with the men of the Lord. The fear of the Most High should be with you always, but not the fear of death.
Being out here and striving for the truth unto death, the time is coming where they're gonna seek to put the prophets to death again. They're gonna want to put us to death. But we're out here striving for our brothers to so that they can get the information that they're Israelites and who the Most High and who His Son is. You know, so that they can wake up and come back into the knowledge. And there were prophets in the old time that prophesied. You got the disciples that were being put to death because they were going around being partners with the ministry of Yahweh Shai in teaching and waking up the children of Israel. They were put to death. That's an act of love. And who was the great example that they were following? It was Yahweh Shai.
I think it was scripture about, he said men are going to die, but some men are going to be seeking to die. This is James, this is Revelations 9:6. He said, in those days all men shall seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. That's what we're talking about in the World War I, II, when they got, some of them got shell-shocked, bugged out. But it's still gonna happen this time. You see, people's minds are all messed up. So that's what it was conveying to. So men gonna seek death in these days, and the Lord just gonna keep your ass alive. And you're gonna be still running, still ducking under trees, apple trees, pear trees, any tree you can. Holes in the rocks. Sometimes it's better for death than to do all that, because you ain't gonna never get no sleep. You're gonna be wore out.
Because it say that all eyes shall see him. You know, so you might be getting shot at that same time that Yahweh Shai is coming. You don't die yet. Hey, it says also in the book of Revelation, it says that they shall run into the rocks, into the holes of the rocks, and let the rocks fall upon us. Because they want to die. You literally gonna have men seeking death, and you're gonna have because when you watch all of these different movies, like these end of the world or end of the world movies, you always see Edomites hanging from like a balcony or something in their house because they hung themselves. They couldn't take it. Exactly.
They hang their whole family and shit.
They want to die because they can't take it. Jake went through what 400 years of being oppressed, and we're still being oppressed right now. And look, we're still standing strong because the Spirit of the Lord is in us, man.
They're going to be seeking death after that 1,000 years that they serve and we burn the years. They're going to be hopping that motherfucker.
A good example of people seeking death, we had watched the movie Green Inferno, and that lady, when she knew it was her time to get killed, I think it was killed or get raped, she had a ball in her head, she smashed it on the ground, took the sharp part up and slit her fucking throat. Oh, yeah, big heat.
You know what?
Took her whole fucking neck out.
Yeah. She looked in the bottom of the bowl and she saw somebody's tattoo. Yeah. You know, because they were eating Edomites in there. So she looked in there. She saw, hey, but that's gonna be like that in that time. You're gonna have Edomites that's eating other people, man. So hey, you might not want to get alive, because they were eating them alive too.
Yeah.
But she took the bowl, she broke it, she slit her neck. Yeah. I clapped when I saw that.
You nigga women with them fat ass, they gonna be chewing on them ass, your ass shit. All types of
you ain't gonna see nothing but the hair weave,
they gonna be chewing on that damn, what they call those silicone injectors.
Yeah.
This pop it open, you thirsty.
Eating bricks.
This is Luke. This is Luke, chapter 13, verse 34. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, which killest the prophets and stonest them that are sent unto thee. How often would I have gathered thy children together, as a hen doth gather her brood under her wings, and ye would not.
Right, so we already got to worry about the so-called white man trying to kill us, and then we got to worry about our own people. You had Polite with the Black Conscious, they said they wanted to shoot us. They said they wanted to kill us. They said they wanted that. Now this is actually, we showing love, warning our people. They want to kill us. I haven't seen no video of them wanting to kill anybody else. Now all the other shit that goes on throughout this world, but they want to kill us, the prophets. Now you telling me, if the prophets, they weren't, they were kings, that prophets were sent to them, and they got pissed off because, the prophet told them what it is. So So being a prophet, it's not a very, very glorious job in the eyes, you know, when you right, we're despised.
Jonah ran away.
God.
Jonah dipped.
God.
Hey, Jeremiah, he wanted to stop prophesying it to the people. But then he said, hey, the word of the Lord was like fire shut up in my bones. And you couldn't help but to prophesy, man. Sometimes, hey, you be like that, man. I don't want to say nothing, but then you end up saying something anyway because that spirit in you just get you so aroused. You be on fire. And we're zealous for the word of the Lord, man.
There are no trophies to being a prophet. You know, there are no award ceremonies or no award shows where where you can just go up, you know, and people are like, oh man, hey, like, yeah, these guys, that's those guys. You know, we get called all types of names. You know, for coming out here, you know, standing up for our people.
Shit, we get swung on. People throw shit. Your family might try to fight you. These random people might try to fight us. Cops will bother us.
Spit on it.
Oh, this is Hebrews 11, and I'll start from Hebrews 11 and 31, but I'll start from 32. Hebrews 11:32, and what shall I more say? For the time would fail men to tell of Gideon and of Barak and of Samson and of Jephthah, of David also, and Samuel, and of the prophets who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouths of lions, quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword, because people were trying to kill him. Out of weakness were made strong, waxed valiant in fight, turned to flight the armies of the aliens. Women received their dead risen to life. Women received their dead risen to life again, and others were turned. What's that? Tortured. Not accepting deliverance that they might obtain a better resurrection, and others had travail of cruel mocking and scorning, yea, moreover of bounds and imprisonment. They were stoned, verse 37, they were stoned, they were shorn asunder, were tempted, were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, about and goatskins, being destitute, afflicted, and tormented.
Because this is all the things that happened to the prophets. And when you read the scriptures and you read that John the Baptist, he was in and he didn't have on just a regular remnant, you know, like anybody else. He had on attire that prophets used to wear. Hey, when you go into the scriptures, you read that prophets used to have mantles on them. You know, which is something similar to these.
Exactly.
You know, they used to have mantles on them. So when you saw a person, you would know that's a prophet. You would know that that's just not a regular person. But by that remnant that they would have on. And when you see men on camera with these on, and you know that these aren't just regular men.
So the dude, my garment, well, he seen it anyway. He was like, oh, these the dudes who be on you. They know. They already know.
They already know. Hey, so we're out here setting the standard. Like the scriptures say, Hey, for the, it is written that, you know, that the apostles were sent